Welcome to Blazing Baseball, June 1st, 2023, where we blaze through today's baseball topics.
And we are Yankees
Astros
and
Marlins
Astros fans. And Longhorns.
Mhm.
Texas Longhorns.
Right now, the Angels are in Houston playing the Astros, and it's the bottom of the third, and the game is tied 1-1. And yesterday, the Twins beat the Astros 8-2. The Mariners beat the Yanks 1-0. And then also later, last night, the D-backs beat the Rockies 6-0. And then today, the Blue Jays beat the Brewers 3-1. The Mets beat the Phillies 4-2. The Padres beat the Marlins 10-1. The D-backs beat the Rockies 5-4. And playing now, we have the Reds at Bum Sox, and the Guardians at Twins, and the Angels at Astros.
And the Cincinnati Reds are tied with the Bum Sox 1-1.
Yeah, and so Noah Syndergaard, during a post-game press conference, said he had a really bad performance, he felt like, and he said, I would give my hypothetical firstborn to be the old me again. I'll do anything possible to get back to that.
So he's giving away his firstborn baby so he could go back to being a better pitcher.
He said
it's pretty good.
Yeah, right. He said it really sucks. Right now, I just feel like I'm the weakest link on this team. Yeah. I want to go out there and compete and be successful for the other guys in this clubhouse, but it's just not working out.
Yeah, he had a bad outing. He got creamed. So, everybody has a bad day. The Dodgers have a really good pitching staff, so he's the weakest link, but they have really good pitchers. And somebody's got to be the fifth starter. So, I think he should suck it up and stop giving away his firstborn baby.
Yes. Yeah, he gave up 5 runs, 7 hits, and 3 homers.
Yeah, against the Nationals, his old team. They slugged them. Pretty funny story if you think about what he said.
It happens sometimes. It happens to the best of the pitchers.
Yeah. So he's down on his luck, but he shouldn't give away his firstborn baby.
Right.
Okay. He's still a very lucky guy. He's pitching in the Major League Baseball on the Dodgers, and he shouldn't complain. You should just say he's going to pitch better next time.
Yeah.
Focus.
So yes, according to ESPN, sorry if I mispronounced any names of this podcast, Alden Gonzalez, it says Diamond Sports Group ordered to fully pay MLB teams' contracts.
By a judge?
So
yeah, the judge said
there's rule in favor of Major League Baseball and 4 of its teams in Houston.
Yeah.
On Thursday, forcing Diamond Sports Group, which runs broadcasts under the name Bally Sports, to fully pay the contracts in question. Diamond, navigating through bankruptcy proceedings, argued it should pay the Minnesota Twins, Cleveland Guardians, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Texas Rangers less than what the current deal calls for, arguing that the rapid rate of cord cutting has significantly devalued the assets.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But
Judge Christopher Lopez, presiding over a case that lasted 2 full days and included testimony from MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred, ultimately stated, quote, I think the contract rate is the right answer here, end quote.
Yeah. Well, the judge agreed with the league.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, last night we didn't have a good night because both the Astros and the Yankees lost. Astros lost in Houston to the Minnesota Twins 8-2. The Astros had 6 hits and 2 home runs. Myers had a home run and Diaz hit a home run, but it wasn't enough. They gave up 8 runs. The losing pitcher was Brown. He's 5-2 for the season. He went 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 6 hits and 5 earned runs, and his earned run average is now 3.61. Astros threw in 3 more pitchers, but we couldn't get any hits. That was it. There was 2 home runs that they hit in the bottom of the 8th, and that was all the stick they had in front of 37,127 fans at Minute Maid Park in Houston. but they're at it right now, 1-1.
Yep. Pitching for the Angels is Detmers with a 4.81 ERA, and pitching for the Stros is Blanco with a 4.20 ERA. And up first for the Stros is Altuve at second base, batting 306, and then Pena at shortstop, batting 250, and then Alvarez at DH, batting 277,
Boom!
and then Bregman at third base, batting 244, and then Tucker at right field, batting 271, and then Abreu at first base, batting 211, and then Jolks at left field, batting 266, and then Myers at center field, batting 246, and then Diaz at catcher, batting 222. Up first for the Angels is Ward at field, batting 235, and then Trout at center field, batting 278, and then Otani at DH, batting 271, and then Drury at second base, batting 242, and then Thais at catcher, batting 289, and then Renfroe at right field, batting 250, and then Urshela at third base, batting 309, and then Walsh at first base, batting 179, and then Neto at shortstop, batting 236.
And it's still 1-1 at the top of the fourth inning. Okay. Yankees lost 1-0 last night at home in the Bronx.
In Seattle.
No, in Seattle to the Seattle Mariners. 1-0. They had 3 hits, 3 singles. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They had no stick.
Close game.
They had really good pitching, but can't win. Can't win if you don't score any runs. The pitchers only gave up 1 run.
Mm-hmm.
Yankees went down hard. Schmidt was the starting pitcher. He went 5 2/3 innings. He gave up 3 hits. That's it. And he had 7 strikeouts. He gave up no runs. His earned run average is 5.01. Peralta came in. Holmes came in. Marinaccio got the loss. Pitched the last inning. He's 2-2 on the season now. He gave up the run. His earned run average is 4.0. Tough loss for the Yankees. Really good pitching. No hitting. There are 24,296 fans in Seattle's T-Mobile Park last night, cheering Seattle on to the victory over the Yankees. The Yankees are now 34-24, third place in the AL East, and the Mariners are 29-27, fourth place in the AL West. Yankees are off tonight.
Yes. In the AL East, the Rays are 4 games over Baltimore. In the AL Central, the Twins are 2 games over Detroit. In the AL West, the Rangers are 3 games over Houston. In the NL East, the Braves are 3.5 games over the Mets. In the NL Central, the Brewers are half a game over Pittsburgh. And in the NL West, the D-backs and Dodgers are tied first place, 5.5 games over the Giants.
Heating up there in the National League West. Yankees are now 6 games back behind the Tampa Bay Rays. Dang. Okay, let's see what the standings are for the players. For hitting, Aaron Judge is still number 1 with his OPS of 1.089. He's got an average of 298 with his 18 home runs and 39 RBIs. Alvarez has 48 RBIs and he's batting 278. And his OPS is 9.972. Those are our 2 best batters. In terms of teams, Tampa Bay Rays is still the best team. In hitting, let's see different pitching. Houston Astros with a 3.25 earned run average, number 1 pitching team in the league. Yankees come in 5th with a 3.67 earned run average.
Awesome. Any baseball trivia for today?
I got a little trivia. And on Friday, the College World Series will feature the Raging Cajuns against the Longhorns in Coral Gables, Florida at 1 o'clock. Okay. Yogi Berra, the Yankee, and Jose Canseco, the only players in World Series histories to hit bases loaded home runs in losing causes. Yogi Berra's second inning grand slam in Game 2 of the 1956 series staked the Yankees to a 6-0 lead over the Brooklyn Dodgers, but the Dodgers rebounded for a 13-8 triumph. Oakland's Canseco smashed his bases-loaded shot in the second inning of Game 1 in the 1988 series, giving the A's a 4-2 lead over the LA Dodgers, but the Dodgers rallied for a 5-4 victory. So both Yogi Berra and Jose Canseco, both great players, hit grand slams in the World Series, but they lost.
Very interesting.
Baseball trivia
Mhm.
right here on Blazing Baseball.
Yes. Any other baseball topics you want to go over today?
Well, the Yankees are off, so we're not going to talk about that, but the Astros are playing. It's 1-1.
Yep, and we'll catch us here on Blazing Balls, blazing through today's other sports ball topics here in a minute.